And welcome back.
Preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Oh yeah, we're gonna spend some time with CEO. Alright, it's been about 5 months, I'm gonna be real. I have no clue what's going on. I forgot everything. We'll figure it out together.
Calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange?
Verso's face looks like sandpaper.
Yes. Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friend's not the word I'd choose.
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
Is it? Or are you just dressing it up to manage your fear?
Does it matter? How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to...
Oh,
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Actually, I'm a little bit sleepy. You know what I mean? I'm just a sleepy little guy, you know. Or what more can I say?
Do you even need to ask?
Okay, I didn't expect them to flirt like that. You know what I mean? Verso and Seal spent some time together, away from the others. Verso and Seal became a bit more than friends. Seal feels inspired. Yo, they hit so good. They got a new special move. That's crazy. Okay.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. CL was right about you.
Seal was not biased at all, by the way.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Hell yeah, we'll spend some time on Luna. Hell yeah, we will. Let's see what's up.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and
I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
We got the actual Edge King. What the?
A funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
That is oftentimes how it happens.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Ooh, do we blur back, or do we not think she? Nah, I don't think she'd like it.
Well,
We'll go with this.
private rooms here, so sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Verso flashes a grin at Lune. Lune can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. Relationship level 4. Hell yeah. Lune can't restrain herself from asking Verso a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to Verso's answers, Lune understands Chroma better than before. Hell yeah. Tree of life? Okay. Don't mind if I do.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Yeah, we'll spend some time with Mayo. Gonna make sure she all good. She all traumatized as hell though.
Yeah. Did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
I'm sure this isn't any foreshadowing at all. I'm sure this is,
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you. What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Yeah?
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber, I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Mayo's not making it back. Mayo makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, Verso agrees. Someone tells me Mayo's not making it back. Not at all. Mayo and Verso discussed the very first song Verso should play. Their discussion inspires Mayo. Hell yeah. Phoenix Flame. Before heading back to the others. I read that very wrong. Oh, what has happened to the game? Funny little glitch, okay.
We're finally here. We are. You ready? Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready. I don't remember where I was in the game at all. That sounds bad, but...
Okay. Let me cut your hair. Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
I think you would look like Atlas Cat. I think you would.
You look like an overgrown mob. I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style. You first, then. Don't be silly, we'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts. Or we would look fantastic. Fine. Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
He gave his ass a man bun. That's rough.
Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching. Great. We're twins.
Verso and Monaco are now bound by a manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. You know what? I'm keeping the hair like this. I think it's lore accurate. As in tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over this matter before heading back to the others. Okay. What? Okay. I can actually equip it. Where's the... I think it's inventory. No. Verso pay wardrobe, just like that. Bun braid. Was it that? I think it was samurai. I believe, because he still had that white streak across his hair. And then we had the Viking from whenever. You know what? I think that's pretty solid. I don't remember.
Sorry.
Me too.
Did you know Sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Can I level up my gradient level with Vasquez? God damn, he's big.
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
SK and Verso have fun talking to each other a bit more. Their bond grows. Okay. I had no clue. I should have done this way earlier. They talk a bit more nonsense before they're heading back to the others. Okay. What is the mission? Face the paintress at the monolith. Isn't that like the end of the game? Okay. Cool. Okay, finds a spot where she can write. She spent some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith, and they should finally understand everything. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Well, it's back. Man, I did not check. I did not check if my audio is working. I'm just hoping that the funny bar on the right side means it's working.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verso. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
I stored my personal stash inside it. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
embrace her. Yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
There has to be something more to this paintress, and they have to know it. I think Renoir knows it. I cannot wait to find out what's going to happen.